Wrestling fans, welcome to the Thursday, January 26th edition of the MWF Newsline. I'm Dan Marotti here at the studios. If you've been following us on Facebook and Twitter, you know the extremely difficult and frustrating time it's been for us. Last Tuesday, back on January the 17th, BostonWrestling.com and all of our email accounts, I guess, were hijacked is the best way to put it. The website has gone dark. We cannot access any of our 30-plus email accounts. Our website host, Homestead, has been nothing but short of useless, giving us next to no information about the website that we've been paying for since the summer of 2001. We need answers. We need results. If not, we're going to continue to ask you to help to bombard them with emails telling them to get the site online now. I don't know if this is a John Cena Sr. ploy. I don't know if it has something to do with this SOPA scandal that people have been talking about in regards to freedom of speech. I don't know if it's just Homestead stupidity. But the bottom line is it's creating havoc for MWF operations. It's taking away from the fans' enjoyment of videos, TV programs, interviews, columns, and so on. We need to have a web platform to promote Soul Survivor 8, or it's going to destroy Soul Survivor 8. Final Destination may have come as a result of these web scum. Right now, the good news is we do have a new web platform we're going to use in the meantime. It's under construction right now, but it is there. It is, quote-unquote, something until we figure out what's going on with the domain names, Homestead, and so on and so forth. You can find this new website at bostonwrestling.tripod.com. No www needed. That's bostonwrestling.tripod.com. We're working on that as we speak, just to give fans something to look at until this disaster is alleviated. Okay. This may get me hot, but I really don't care. I fully believe that this is some kind of a stunt that John Cena Sleesner is playing. It's timed perfectly with the SOPA scandal last week to make it seem like that it's some kind of a government freedom of speech scandal. I think that's BS. We've got a lot of people in the MWF that need to wake up and look at reality far beyond what his last name is. However, at the same time, a lot of the people in the MWF are finally starting to look at reality to be what I believe reality is. And it's not just North Carolina being an inside job at this point. We need to expose this for what it is. Those that love the MWF, as well as our super fans, we're not going to stop until we get the job done. Hope to have more news on Sunday night. Okay. Trying to think positive. Get ready for Soul Survivor Super Bowl Super Sunday, which is obviously February the 5th. You couldn't ask for a better Northeast matchup between the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. That afternoon, we're going to have some huge news. Big superstars, big matches, big surprise. If you have not already made your plans to join us live at Soul Survivor 8 Final Destination, Saturday, March the 24th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, you're crazy. Already announced as MWF Heavyweight Champion, Low Key. The debut of the veteran Finley, who is replacing yours truly as he takes on Psycho Stalker Dylan Cage one-on-one. We have the return of Carlito, multi-time WWE Intercontinental U.S. and Tag Team Champion, as he makes his return after his MWF television debut this month. We also have the evil genius, the man that led The Undertaker and Kane to WWE championships. Paul Bearer returns to lead his trifecta of terror into war. WWE legend Bushwhacker Luke makes his MWF debut in what should be a very memorable appearance. And yes, John Cena Sleesner is slated to be a special guest during the pre-event meet and greet. Fans, if that wasn't enough, if you purchase a VIP package or event ticket in advance, you will receive free admission to MWF Full Throttle, a special charity event closed to the public the afternoon of Soul Survivor. And if that wasn't enough, keeps on rolling, we're going to have big-time bonus charity auctions. We're going to have VIP exclusive raffles. Unless you have a VIP package, you're not part of the fun. And as usual, we'll have our big-time main event raffle items. Raffle tickets will be available. We've got the Undertaker WrestleMania 27 plaque, the John Cena autographed WWE double matted photo, and so much more to be announced. We wish we could announce it, but as I stated, there is just so much anarchy going on right now within the Millennium Wrestling Federation. It's absolutely ridiculous. But Soul Survivor is coming. We're now less than 2 months away from our biggest event of the year and what could be one of the biggest events in company history. Fans, the week after our Super Bowl Super Sunday, Ox Baker returns to MWF Studios, and he's going to have his sidekick Quincy with him. It's going to be Ox Brisco's Rockin' 80s Valentine special. If that doesn't get you in the mood for love in February, I really don't know what will. Their Christmas special was something out of this world, literally, and I can only imagine what's in store for Valentine's Day, as well as the decade of music that was the 80s. Sunday night, we're expecting longtime friend and executive vice president of the Cauliflower Rally Club, Carl Lauer, to join us via telephone to catch up on all the Cauliflower Rally Club news. Carl's interviews are always a great treat and filled with scoops. We hope you'll join us, as we're just now about 3 months away from the CAC reunion out in Las Vegas. Also, we'll get into it more on the next MWF Talk radio program, but wanted to thank TNA, especially our old friend Al Snow and Jeff Hardy, for a tremendous 3-day weekend with TNA running in Worcester, Plymouth, and Lowell. Not giant drives, but for this beaten-up body, it was a rough one. Many memorable moments for the fans as well as myself. Jeff was kind enough to sign some items for Soul Survivor 8. Lots to talk about this coming weekend on iTalk. Fans, we're just about out of time this week. So much to do, so little time. Got work to do at the studios. Visit bostonwrestling.tripod.com and get ready for Soul Survivor 8.